therefore, your brothers and sisters have their destiny. They will find way. Do not worry. Trust. They will find their way. But help. Love them. Help them. Giving your love, giving your help is good. Worry will not help them. They are not going, while you're worried, they are not going to learn more or do more or grow better. No. Your worry will disempower you. It will disempower you. And if you are disempowered, your brother and sisters will also be disempowered. And so, not worry, but act. Not worry, but help. Second question about your girlfriend. I'm delighted that you have a girlfriend. And I'm delighted that young people have fresh love and have girlfriend and a boyfriend to have new love. This is the most beautiful part of your life at this moment. Celebrate it. But love and girlfriend is more than a possession, more than a physical possession. It's the true love. And when you are meeting your girlfriend and boyfriend, you are in love not only with one person, but through that one person, you are in love with the whole universe. As your beloved girlfriend and boyfriend are lovely, beautiful, wonderful, you celebrate, you accept them as they are. You accept the whole world, and you love the whole world. That is the true love. You don't say to your girlfriend, I love you because you are more educated or more beautiful, this or tall or short or black or white or this or that. You have no conditions. You love your girlfriend as she is and your boyfriend as he is. So accepting warts and all without judgment is the true love. And that true love is the most beautiful experience of anybody's life. I want people to fall in love every day. Every day. I fall in love with my wife every day. I said, wow, the new day. My wife, I want to hug you. Come. She said, oh, you have hugged me always. So no, today is a special day. So love is a very beautiful experience of your life. And when you are young, this is even more exciting because passion at the youth age, when I was young like you, the passion is much powerful, much stronger. But at the same time, use your wisdom to keep your passion within your control. And do not impose yourself on your girlfriend or boyfriend. Don't expect them to follow your way. But let them be 1 and 1. 1 plus 1 equals not 2. 1 plus 1 equals 11. How much is that? 1 plus 1 equals 11. So your boyfriend and girlfriend do not merge with you. They don't become 2. They become 11. So give your boyfriend and girlfriend respect, freedom. Marriage, even when you are married, that does not take freedom away from your wife, your husband. Give them freedom, give them love, but not control. Go together, do things together with your girlfriend and boyfriend. And sexuality is also very beautiful. Here I depart a little bit from Gandhi. Gandhi was not too keen on sexuality. So I'm not 100% Gandhian. I think sexuality is nature's gift to humans. And not all beings. Only through sexuality and through love that we are born. When my father and my mother loved each other, made love, became sexually engaged, that I was born. And the generation after generation comes into being because of sexuality and because of love. Even animal kingdom have that love and sexuality. Even insects have love and sexuality. So we must not undervalue, underrate sexuality. But using sexuality not just as a kind of temporary release of physical passion. Sexuality should be a way of surrender of your ego. It's a beautiful way of practicing spirituality. Because in the Hindu tradition, you always have gods and goddesses. So you have a Rama and a Sita. You have a Shiva and a Parvati. You have a Narayan and Lakshmi. And we always put women before the man, the goddess before God. So in Hindi, we don't say Ram Sita. You say Sita Ram, Radha Krishna. Not Krishna Radha, but Radha Krishna. Or Gauri Shankar, not Shankar Gauri. So women is always first. So when you have a girlfriend, respect and give priority. Don't think that, oh woman, you must listen to my orders. No. Men should listen to women. Women have more wisdom. I have learned that as a boy. I've always respected my wife has more wisdom. I'm grateful that my wife, that I'm married for 40 years. And I still love. Every day I fall in love. And I respect the wisdom. So women have a great wisdom. But our male chauvinist society has suppressed the wisdom of the women. This is why we have this economic growth and infrastructure and pride in airport. A woman in charge will never put pride in airport, a true woman. And so I would say, if your girlfriend are very lucky, be grateful, be in love your girlfriend, and celebrate. But be wise in your relationship.
Any one more last one? Yes. You already asked, so let me see. Let me check other persons. Okay, so I'll give him the chance. I'll give you one more question.
Hello. You mentioned Bertrand Russell.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of him. Would you please tell me more about your experience with him?
Okay. It was a great opportunity and a great privilege to meet a man of that courage. Because even at age 90, he was prepared to go to jail. That shows the courage. And he was an activist. Like Sula, he's an activist. And he devoted his life to philosophy, science, mathematics, but also well-being of people. Freedom was his main passion, and peace was his main passion. And so he was a short man, was shorter than me, like that, a very thin man, but deeply aware, but very rational. And we talked about Wittgenstein, which is another philosopher. And in the beginning, he was very friendly with Wittgenstein, but then he fell out, so he was very critical. And spirituality, he was more a humanist rather than kind of believing in divine. So that was the difference between me and him. But still, as a human being, I thought he was a wonderful, generous, kind, compassionate, and it's a tremendous aura. I mean, somebody like Martin Luther King. When I met Martin Luther King, that was a similar experience. He was also short, a little bit more chubby than Bertrand Russell. Bertrand Russell was thin, Martin Luther King was a bit chubby. But again, tremendous aura and a depth of understanding. And Martin Luther King very spiritual. And both believed in non-violence. And so meeting with people like Bertrand Russell and Martin Luther King gives you a kind of inspiration. And you feel aspire to rise above your mean, narrow personality. And you want to embrace the world. Like Martin Luther King and Bertrand Russell. I want to embrace the world. And I want to give my life in the service of the world as Martin Luther King and Bertrand Russell. Bertrand Russell did not just stay and do things for himself. He was doing things for the world, for the service of the earth and humanity. And same Martin Luther King. So that was my inspiration. And I want to give my life in the service of the humanity and the earth.
Thank you.
Okay, last one.
Thank you for the opportunity. I think this question is also on the relationship, but more between parents and children.
Yeah.
I heard you talk about it earlier when I asked a question on fear. How can I go out and do things that I'm passionate about and trying to satisfy my parents? But I would say in the culture, like Asian culture, many of the culture has the concept of seniority. You know, how would you advise me to talk to my parents to understand me? You know, my question would be, you know, maybe trying to talk to them, telling them this is what I want to do. Sometimes it's not effective because they also have their own way of thinking, you know. This should be the way of living, but I see the opposite. And it's quite hard to try to make them see what I see, and with the concept of seniority, it's quite hard for me to try to challenge that.
You need to develop a way of skillful communication. Because when you are talking to people, and if you have a different point of view than they have, then you have to find a way of communicating which is not conflicting, but seeing two sides of the same truth, rather than saying this is a conflicting truth. So, because there is no one truth, there are many truths, and each person sees the truth in a particular way. So when you are talking to other people, or even a junior, never mind senior, but junior, younger people than you, still you need to see their point of view as well as your point of view. So in the same way, if you are talking to your senior students, for me, seniority and juniority is a very kind of social kind of construct. In the end, we are all human beings. And even a child, for me, a child is not a junior. I can learn from the child. You are my teachers here. You are my teachers. And I stand here, you are examining me. Am I able to speak about Gandhi? Speak for half an hour. Let me see if you can speak about Gandhi. It's a good test for me. I'm humbled. I'm grateful, I'm humbled that you invite me to speak about Gandhi. So this is not a kind of seniority that I'm 77 years old, I have so experience, you are young. No. I humble in front of you. And I feel privileged to speak to you. In the same way, the senior person should feel humility. Seniority does not give you arrogance or pride. I'm a senior, I'm older than you, therefore I'm better than you. No. Age does not make you better or worse. It's your quality of being, your quality of communication, your quality of love, your respect, your humanity. If you lose your humanity and you are senior, so what? It's the humanity which makes you humble. Human meaning humble. Humanity come from the same root. And actually, human comes from the word humus. You know the word humus? Humus means soil. Humidity. Soil has humidity, meaning a little wet. So being wet is a good thing because you are moist. You have moisture. You are not dry. You have moisture. So if you are not humble, you cannot be human. Human means to be humble. So even if you are senior, they have to be humble. So humility, practice humility, but at the same time, learn the skillful communication so you can communicate with senior or junior, older or younger, child or adult. You can communicate with everybody in a very warm and a very inclusive way rather than a conflicting way. Thank you very much for this great opportunity, and I'm very happy actually to be in this foundation, and Sulak and his creations, a beautiful building and a beautiful space out there, and such a lovely audience. I don't mind whether big or small is not my concern. So whoever is here is the right person to be here. And so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
On behalf of all the organizers, really appreciate what you have given us today, and we'll enjoy with your talk, but not by listening to you, but by reading your books as well, more and more. Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Ajahn Sulak Sivalat to present token of appreciation for Satish Kumar.
Thank you.
assure you that I hope this inspires one of you one day, maybe in 10 years' time, we invite you for Mahatma Gandhi Memorial Lecture. This is the shield that we give it to every key person on yearly basis who come and deliver the Mahatma Gandhi Memorial Lecture. And you will see Mahatma Gandhi walking, which basically means that we will keep walking towards the right direction, right path, okay, for sustainability. It was designed by a student, and she didn't charge me any money. Okay? She said, "This is my passion, okay, and I want to draw Mahatma Gandhi walking." So that's why we put on the shield here. And now may I invite Professor Sutipan Kiratiwat on behalf of Chulalongkorn University to please present this shield to Satish Kumar of Schumacher College for this wonderful lecture.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, very good. Lovely. Very good. Thank you.
Before we go for lunch, next week, Monday 9 December, Deepak C. Jain Hall, which is Sasa, in Chulalongkorn University, we will have His Excellency Jigme Y. Tinley, the former Prime Minister of Bhutan, to deliver a talk on gross national happiness, vision for a turbulent world. So you all are welcome. It's 10 to 12, 9 December, Monday. Okay, and Deepak Jain Hall is the Sasa International House in Chulalongkorn University. You have the so-called the big campus and the other sides of the campus. Okay, so you can search for Sasa International House. Okay, and they'll give you a map from there. Please don't miss it. Okay, and again, the person who will be introducing the former Prime Minister will be Ajahn Surarak again. Okay, so now you have been helping us to introduce so many people. Okay, and instead of not only helping, providing us the venue as well. Okay, so thank you very much for Ajahn Surarak as well. So now we will go for lunch on your own, on your own. Okay, so come back here again at what time? 1 o'clock. So non-happy meal, quick lunch, come back. Okay, and we will hear from our panelists. Okay, we have all the panelists coming, and hope we enjoy. So within 45 minutes นะครับขอบคุณครับสวัสดีครับ